Welcome back to Personal Banking. Rams basketball is also sponsored in part by the Medicine Shop of Mount Vernon, Ford Square, and King City Chrysler. You can count on us. Ren Lake College. Save thousands on your college education. Log on to rlc.edu. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto on Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a hospital. Raising the bar. Winning Edge. Schmidt Ford of Salem. And also by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem. Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon. All Stars and Stitches. Central Christian Church. And People's National Bank. It's time to join Chris Hugo and Danny Zerwinski from Mount Vernon Rams basketball. From the Ford Square WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, the Landers Collision Center's pregame show starts now.
It's a wild night in B Guns Gymnasium. Tonight, the Mount Vernon Rams play for a right to get to the championship game. Standing in their way, it's the Edwardsville Tigers, and it's coming up in just a moment. Good evening, Chris Hugo for B Guns Gymnasium on the campus of Salem Community High School. Tonight, it's the Rams in Edwardsville. Championship berth on the line. We'll take a quick break on your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. When we come back, we'll talk more about this one between the Mount Vernon Rams and the Edwardsville Tigers. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Too expensive to get back into shape? Not anymore. Ren Lake College's new fitness center is only $53 per semester. They've also thought of everything with universal machines, free weights, treadmills with dedicated TV screens, ellipticals, and more. Qualified dance instructors are also available. Or go at your own pace with DVDs that can be used in the exercise room. Best of all, it's open 7 days a week. Check out the Ren Lake College Fitness Center in the Marketplace off Potomac Boulevard in Mount Vernon. Or log on to renlakecollege.edu/Fit Center.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. By now you have heard about our new One Checking product. The new One Account is a high interest earning, free checking account designed for everyone. Unlike other banks that pay interest on higher balance, this account pays interest on all balances. From high schoolers to Warren Buffett, One will work for you. You can talk to one of us at 244-3000 and learn about the details. One, exclusively at Community First Bank. You will be one happy customer. Member FDIC.
For 16 years, I wrote about the area's great teams. Now I'm part of a great team, the sales team, Schmidt Ford of Salem. Hi, folks, it's Mike McManus, and I'm proud to be part of the Schmidt Ford family. Whether it be a new or pre-owned vehicle, let me or any other of our professional sales consultants help you find your next car or truck. You'll be glad you did. So stop by Schmidt Ford of Salem or visit us online at schmidtfordofsalem.com.
Complete. That's the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois with a full sports medicine clinic, state-of-the-art MRI, a spine care team that focuses on pain management, arthroscopy specialists offering total joint replacement, hand surgery, and complete rehabilitation services. Doctors Chow, Hool, Ahn, Kowalski, Freehill, and Smith stand ready to serve you today with offices in Mount Vernon and Centralia and satellite offices in Benton and Nashville. Find out more online at orthocenter-si.com. WMIX Sports is your home for the Mount Vernon Rams, powered by Community First Bank.
And we welcome you back. Becomes Gymnasium, your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Big or small, Landers 6 to the ball. Give them a call at 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS. The Rams and the Edwardsville Tigers at semifinal number 2 are coming up. The winner gets the Centralia Orphans. The loser gets the Effingham Flaming Hearts. Of course, this is your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. We need to take a break. When we come back, plenty more to talk about. As the 11-5 Mount Vernon Rams on the right side of the bracket for the first time in a few years, play for a date for the championship game. We'll take that break. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Wouldn't it be amazing if there was somewhere you could listen to knowledgeable discussion, interviews with a great mix of coaches, get the scores, and be entertained? You must have missed last week's Saturday Sports Show. Give AM 940 a couple of hours every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news, and we'll give you the info you need like no one else can. It's your best option this sports season. The Saturday Sports Show on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. Powered by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be. At Banterra, we understand that banking is a relationship. It's a friendly face that knows your name, understands your needs, supports your goals. Banterra offers a complete range of personal and business banking products with competitive rates and loans that range from small projects to multi-million-dollar opportunities. We offer conveniences such as online banking, mobile banking, and direct deposit. For a strong community bank with exceptional customer service, Banterra is a smart choice for your banking needs. Banterra Bank, a proud supporter of Southern Illinois high school sports. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Medicine Shop Pharmacy offers convenience and great service, all for the same cost. Our pharmacy staff is so helpful. They're always ready to answer any questions you may have. You'll never wait hours for your prescription. We'll get you in and out in just minutes. Or, for added convenience, use one of our 2 drive-through windows. For those folks who prefer to stay home, our delivery service will bring the medications to your front door or your workplace. Here's pharmacist and pharmacy owner Eric Black to tell you more.
Home delivery does make us stand out from the crowd. Independents like the Medicine Shop, but who work or to their home once they get home in the evenings, is just a service that sets us apart from our competition, absolutely.
It's so easy to transfer your prescriptions. All it takes is a phone call from you, and we'll take care of the rest. The Medicine Shop Pharmacy accepts Medco, TRICARE, Express Scripts, and many other 90-day plans. The Medicine Shop, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
Back to Mount Vernon Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
And we welcome you back on your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Chris Hugo with you tonight. Danny Zawinski is on assignment. Tonight, the Mount Vernon Rams meet up with the Edwardsville Tigers. It's semifinal number 2. Of course, the winner gets the Central Valley Orphans. The loser gets the Effingham Flaming Hearts tomorrow night in the third-place game. We'll take another break. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
We are all trying to find the best deal. If you're in the minivan market, I believe I've got a deal that cannot be outdone. Hi, Roy Schmidt, Chrysler dealer at King City Chrysler Center, Mount Vernon. Somehow, we have found a few 2013 Chrysler Town & Countries still on the lot. From standard leather to power sliding doors and power liftgate to DVD, these Town & Countries set the standard in the minivan market. We really need to make more room for our growing 2014 inventory, so I want to offer up my best deal of $4,300 off of the Touring L models. If you're looking to upgrade your minivan, you need to take advantage of these deep discounts on any remaining 2013 models while they last. And with incentives like these, they will not be around very long. Hurry in today and see one of our friendly associates at King City Chrysler Center, 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, or always find our inventory online at KingCityChryslerCenter.com.
This is Chase Landers with Landers Collision Centers. Imagine this. You're driving down the road. It's dark as can be outside. Thank goodness you just had that left headlight bulb replaced. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to see a thing. Now, close your eyes. Okay, don't close your eyes. You're supposed to be driving. Imagine noticing a slight twinkle off to the left, just above the ditch. What is that, you think to yourself? All of a sudden, whack! You've just encountered your first deer hit. The left side of your vehicle is beat up pretty bad. The next thing I want you to imagine is very simple. Picking up your phone and dialing 1-888-LANDERS to set up your repair. Deer claims are common, and usually a very simple process which fall under comprehensive coverage. This is Chase Landers asking you to allow Landers to be your collision repair shop of choice. Whether it be a deer hit, fender bender, or the regular, uh-oh, sorry mom, Landers is here for you whenever you need us. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. 1-888-LANDERS, that's 1-888-LANDERS.
Streaming worldwide at WMIXSports.com. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Chris Hugo back with the BECOM Gymnasium on the campus of Salem Community High School. Glad to have you with us tonight as the Mount Vernon Rams look for a championship game berth against the Edwardsville Tigers. It's been a friendly rivalry for many years. First time these two teams have met in quite a few years, actually. Rams come in with 11-5 mark. The Edwardsville Tigers are 15-1. Their lone loss to the Southwestern Conference defeat last Friday night at the hands of the Alton Redbirds. We'll see what happens here tonight. The Rams will be the visitors on the scoreboard, and we will get to know them first. Of course, they will start number 4, Braden Fitzgerald, number 21, Luke Wilson, number 23, Doug Gardner, number 25, Shakari Hawkins, and number 32, Jake Pike. While for the Edwardsville Tigers, they tonight will start a senior guard, number 5, Darian Brown, another senior guard, 6'2", number 3, Trevor Clay. They'll also start another guard, number 10, Darius Cockrell, He's a 6'1 senior. Number 24, Sean Roundtree. He's headed to Southern next year. He is a 6-foot senior guard and also start number 25, a 6'5 senior forward, Armand Fletcher. Those are your Page Insurance starting lineups. Log on to pageinsurance.net or call 242-7000 for a quote. That's Page Insurance on Crownview in Mount Vernon. Danny Zerwinski, of course, had the call of the Mount Vernon Lady Rams tonight. They fell in a tough one to the Massac County Lady Patriots, 47-46. They're back in action tomorrow at 10 o'clock a.m. against the Collinsville Lady K-Hawks. We'll have that for you on AM 940. We'll have video streaming of that one at WMIXsports.com. That'll be a 9:50-ish pregame, of course, as we interrupt just a portion of your Saturday sports show tomorrow. That'll be on AM 940 as well after the 8 o'clock news. You can tune into that until our 9:50-ish pregame. Lady Rams, of course, finish up the Carbondale Tourney with a big game against the Collinsville Lady K-Hawks. It will be Armand Fletcher and Shakari Hawkins, the pair of 25s, jumping in this one. To be controlled by the Tigers in the backcourt. That's Roundtree with just underway here from Salem. Good evening. Chris Hugo with you. That concluded our Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Vickers Small, Landers 6 to them all. The game tonight is presented by Community First Bank. Here's a 3 presented by Sean Roundtree. Is a left arc 3 to make it 3-0 here in the early going. So Edwardsville hot to start. 3-0 on top with 7:37 to play in the first. Off the right arc, Rams with the front court. They're going right to left, and they're away black. Shikari off of the baseline, heads up top, gives to Wilson. Answer on the way? No, it's going to rattle off. And the rebound will be a team rebound to the Rams on the offensive side. See what they can do underneath the overhang here at PE Gum Gymnasium. Of course, the winner goes to the 8 o'clock championship game tomorrow night. They'll meet the Centralia Orphans. Loser goes to the 5 o'clock third-place game against the Flaming Hearts of Effingham. Still some consolation matchups to be decided. Those will be decided tomorrow, of course, as Marion will battle Mattoon, and Fitz is going to try a deep wing 3. No good from the right. Rebound will go to Pike. The Rams are 0-2 quickly from beyond the arc, but 2 offensive rebounds to show for it. They'll get a third chance on this possession. 7:11 to play in the first. Rams trailing 3-0. This is going to be a quick kick out. Pike at 3. Wide open, left side. Nope, going to leave it short. Rebound will be tipped to the Tigers. They will come away with it. Fitz almost stole it away. First rebound tonight for Edwardsville. So 3-0, Tigers on top, 6:55 to play in the first quarter. So glad you could join us. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. I have a scoreboard tonight of many local scores, WMIXsports.com. Vermont Fletcher underneath, good find there by number 5, Darian Brown. Went off with the right block inside, double pump, going to get the basket, but will go to the line to shoot 2. On the first foul of the night, it belongs with the Rams, and that will be against Luke Wilson, playing good defense inside. So Fletcher's a 6'5 senior for the Tigers. Of course, both teams' primary colors are orange and black. Of course, Edwardsville's in their home whites with orange and black trim. Orange and Black's trimmed in black. Rams sort of the antithesis. They are in their away black, orange trim, and Orange and Black's trimmed in white. So 6:44 to play. First free throw good by Armand Fletcher. We'll see what happens here. Community First Bank of the Heartland is your official voice of high school sports here on WMIX. What's the Showcase Rams or Lady Rams? They bring it all to you. They welcome you back to Personal Banking. Remember FDIC. They have 5 Jefferson County branches. Armand Fletcher has 2. Not branches, but points. He nailed the second free throw as well with 6:37 left in the first. Crossover dribble from Fitz up top, looking off the right sideline, finds Doug Gardner. Gardner with a left-hand dribble, goes stop, skip pass going to come to the left corner. Here comes Pike trying to dribble baseline, shut off with the double team. They tried to trap, and underneath he'll go, but he steps off the baseline. First turnover of the night for the Rams here with 6:24 left in the first. First turnover of the game, and a 5-0 Edwardsville controlled atmosphere. PE Gum Gymnasium, still plenty of red that has stuck around as the first semifinal game. We tweeted that final a moment ago. We'll work to get you plenty of scoreboard updates tonight, powered by Tony Wilt. He's your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon. Find him online at TonyWilt.com. Look for the white State Farm Jeep around town, or just stop in and see him. The corner of 42nd and South Watertown. Dorian Brown tries to free from outside. That's no good. Rams get the board and into the front court in transition. It'll be Gardner pump fake off to the left arc with 5:57 to play. Rams are down a nickel, 5-0. Foul count is 1-0. Rams with the lone foul. That was earlier on a play by Armand Fletcher off the right block. Edwardsville got here via a lopsided win last night, 77-37, of course, over Lovejoy. Lovejoy will play Salem tomorrow at 1 o'clock in the Concy. That's a good job, I guess, by the orphanage to point out and get the official attention that Shikari's back foot was on the sideline. So that'll be the second turnover for the Rams with 5:36 left. First quarter action, 5-0 Tigers on top. Within the backcourt is Sean Roundtree, left-hand dribble across the timeline. Goes off to Gray. Make that Clay off the left wing. He'll look off the right arc for Cockrell. In front row, we're going to see something happening here off of the right side. It's going to be a foul. Looks like that's also going to be against Wilson. That'll be his second, team second. 5:25 left, opening quarter action. It's all presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. We welcome you back to Personal Banking. Stats for the one account featuring free checking, high-yield interest. As Reeves will check in for Gardner. Left of the bucket, Roundtree looking for the back door to Cockrell. Going to have to settle for the inside. Nope, going to go outside to Brown. He's out of the right corner. Finds play. He's going to give it back to Brown off of the right arc with 5:19 to play in the opening quarter. Fletcher a touch to Roundtree. Now back to the top. It'll go to Trevor Clay. Roundtree's going to get the hands on it again. Right at the circle. Steps volleyball line. Looks for the crossover. Inside. Split the defense. Layup's good. What a good move there from high to low. It's off of the right block. Sean Roundtree makes it look easy. He has 5 of the Tigers 7 with 5 minutes left to play in the first. What are we going to have here? Does Scott Gamber want a timeout? Scott Gamber gets a timeout. This timeout is presented by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon, where Dr. Eric Black and staff are proud to support the local community, as well as the Rams and the Lady Rams. Chris Hugo with you. Danny Zerwinski, as we told you, is on assignment. Holly Carroll is back in the Mount Vernon studio, and Jeff Crow takes care of the video angles tonight for Coach Gamber. If you're wondering about Rams video to return on next Friday night, a week from today, Lady Rams video returns tomorrow morning. Of course, a 9:50 pregame here on WMIX, actually be on AM 940. You can still listen to it or watch it online here at WMIXSports.com. 4:57 left. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter. We're in the first quarter right now. Rams trailing Edwardsville 7-0. Not quite the start I don't believe that they had anticipated to open this one up. Of course, the new Edwardsville is going to come in pretty salty. Let's see. Quickly into the backcourt on the side of the bounds. It'll be pitched back to Gardner on the handoff. 4:54 left in the first. 7-0 score. Rams and the Edwardsville Tigers. Off to the right wing, that is going to be Shikari. Nice little head fake as he throws back between the circles for Fitz. Fitz going off to the right side. Pike off to the right wing. Going to come. Down low. It's bounced past. Reeves kicks out Gardner. Nice little head fake. Heads to the baseline. Shot clock on the way up. Rebound will go to Reeves. 3 on the way is good. You knew it was going to come from Fitz off the corner. Initial try, no good, but that was a good opportunity for the Rams. They got some second chance points. 4:19 to play in the first. Rams down 2 possessions. Here's 7-3. Roundtree to the top, able to find Crockett. Nice little handoff back to Roundtree. Thought about the head fake. Rams have been a little bit all over the place in their defense tonight. 4:04 to play in the first. Looking up top, this will be Armand Fletcher. Reeves has that assignment right now. That's going to be an unforced error. That is just a whip right down the middle. First turnover tonight on the Tigers. 3:59 left here in the quarter. We'll get our streaming straightened out. We apologize for those issues. Those were totally on my end with regard to scheduling. 3:59 left to go here in the quarter. 7-3. What's going to happen here? Looks like there's going to be some talk underneath. Talk self quit it. Playground atmosphere there in the far court. 3:59 left to go. First quarter action. Glad to have you tonight. WMIX-FM, WMIXSports.com. We're just a little late in getting going here. Second game took quite a while. Quite a few fouls in that one. Slowed the game down intensely. 3:57 left off of the right. That's Cockrell. Looking off of the right. Good turnaround coming from Trevor Clay. Nope, kicks it out to Brown. Brown back to Roundtree at the circle with 3:47 left. And these are 2 similar styles of basketball, at least at one time were. Like Waldo, many know him as a brilliant basketball mind. As Roundtree tries a 3, it drains. And Roundtree has 8 of the 10 Edwardsville points. So right now, Fitz with in the backcourt. Roundtree, of course, Division I product here for Mike Waldo. Again, many know him as a brilliant basketball mind, but don't know that he is a very good pitching coach. Great knowledge of baseball, and often, I don't know if he still does, helps out with the Edwardsville baseball team. Rams turn over front court. Here comes Fletcher with a layup. Links the floor. The Rams with their third turnover tonight surrender 2 more, and Fletcher and Roundtree are combined for all 12 of the Tiger points with 3:07 left in the first. Ridley College Towers are video streaming at WMIXSports.com. So you can save thousands of dollars on your college education. Log on to rlc.edu. That video streaming returns tomorrow. Scott Gamber has to burn another timeout. Not happy about that. The Rams have 4 turnovers here in the first quarter. 3 minutes left to play, and not a very good start from the field as the Rams are now 1 of 4 from beyond the arc. 0 of 1 inside, so they're shooting 20% right now from the floor, 25%. from beyond the arc. 3 minutes left to go in the first. So glad you could access our broadcast tonight. Don't forget we are on Facebook. We're on Twitter as well. Hope you'll look us up there. This timeout is presented by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy at 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Dr. Eric Black, good staff, proud to support the local community as well as the Rams and the Lady Rams. BC, of course, had the assignment of the Mount Vernon Lady Rams. They lost on the road tonight. Actually, in a tournament at Carbondale, they lost to the Massac County Patriots. Wow, we do a lot of tweeting. I had it pulled up, but now it's gone. Lady Rams lose tonight 47-46 to Massac. They'll play again against Collinsville. That scoreboard update, of course, is presented by Tony Wilson, State Farm Insurance, right there in Mount Vernon. Pardon me. In the game preceding this one tonight, of course, the Orphans got a nice win. That's a nice win over the Effingham Hearts. I mean, we do a lot of tweeting. I had that score pulled up a moment ago, and down the scroll is already gone. The Edwardsville basketball links the floor out of the timeout into the front court. Roundtree throws off to the right arc. Looks like that is extra Cockrell. Look at the throw to the outside. Clay, a three on the way. It's good. And somebody steps up to score outside of the pick two. It is now a 15-3 Edwardsville lead. Somewhat like we saw last night, except the Rams in the opposite role here tonight. Edwardsville, a very good 15-1 club. Probably should be 16-0, and now a quick foul. That could go against Cockrell. We'll see what happens. Always banking your hometown team at Community First Bank of the Heartland with high yield interest and free checking. Community First Bank of the Heartland has one checking account. One means more at Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. So 15-3 score. Rams with the basketball in the front court. It's Gardner is shy of the circle with 2:21 left. He fists left volleyball line, trying to dribble to the wing, has Reeves inside. Instead, after the play against Trevor Clay, going to try to beat him with the basket, has the shot swatted away. Rebound is going to go to Edwardsville, and we're going to have a scrum at midcourt. So the Rams' shooting woes continue about 18.25% now. With 2:08 left in the first, 15-3 ball game. Edwardsville up a dozen. They'll have the basketball on the front court. That'll be the third foul on the Rams. That would be the first on Shikari Hawkins. And Edwardsville will inbound side of the bounds in front of the visitors section here at B.E. Gum Gymnasium. It's Roundtree into the front court. Right-hand dribble goes off to the right side, able to find Brookwell. Clay with it off to the left arc. Looks to the left side for Brown. Not much he can do. He's going to lob up. Oh, underneath. Good jump stop there. Good control by Fletcher, but let it roll off the front of the iron. And the rebound is out of bounds. Looks like it's going to go the way of the orange and black. And which orange and black you say? It's going to be the Rams. 1:46 left. First quarter action. Chris Hugo with you. Back here tomorrow night, I believe Lady Rams head coach Jeff Lonan will join me alongside as the Rams have their eyes set on a championship. They're going to have a lot to do over the next three quarters. 1:35 left here in the first. Fitz with the basketball. Backs up deep left wing. Gets a screen from Starry. That's where he goes along the near sideline. With 1:27 left. Trying to dribble baseline. Throws back to the top. Of course, Edwardsville playing very well in this trap zone. With 1:20. 15-3 score. Rams trailing by 12. Pike with it off a turnaround pivot. Looks back to Reeves. Back to Pike along the sideline in front of Mike Waldo as he looks on. And now Pike a nice move to the basket. Pike usually getting threes from beyond the arc, so they have to get his three the old-fashioned way. Nice move to the bucket by Pike off of the right block. Got it out the window. And now gives the Rams a 10-point disadvantage. But Cook's kind of just single digits if he can knock down the big free throw. The WMIX Sports Mobile Studios are driven by Ford Square at 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon, or log on to FordSquare.com where we give you all of their inventory. Now the free throw by Pike is good. So Pike has 3 of the 6. Fitz has the other 3, and the Rams are back within 9. Not so bleak now with 1:03 left to go in the first. It's Fletcher with it off the right wing, or left wing rather, in front of Gambert. Brooklyn now found Roundtree. Roundtree a big 3 on the way. Roundtree has 11 in the quarter. 3 of them via the 3 ball. 49 seconds left in the first. It's 18-6. Rams back down 12. So that 3 was an answer to Pike and 1. It's with it off the left side. Steps up for a 3. No good. Left it short. Rebound will go to the Tigers. So Rams shooting rather cold tonight. Backdoor 5. We're going to have a charge. Jake Pike takes his 3rd charge of the tournament. Forces the turnover. That's going to be a foul on the Tigers, and that'll just be their 2nd, I believe. Or 3rd. So Fletcher actually picks up the foul. I believe it's Crockwell with the other 2. the floor inbound for the Rams. 30 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. It's 18-6. Edwardsville on top. Rams have the basketball. We presume that they will play for a last shot. Stranger things have happened, however. Now with 11 seconds with the rock is Fitz. Backed up at the left wing, looking to make something happen with 6, trying to make a move to the basket. Fitz has his gets underneath, kicks out. 3 on the way from Gardner. It's banked in at the buzzer. And after 1 quarter of the play, it is the Edwardsville Tigers 8, the Mount Vernon Rams 9. We'll take a break, come back. This is Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC.
Here's Jeff Schmidt for Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon.
Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon offers a state-of-the-art collision center. When your vehicle needs repair, come see us. Our collision center offers expert repair using top-quality products at competitive prices on any brand of vehicle. We work directly with most major insurance companies to make your visit as easy as possible. You'll get fast turnaround guaranteed. Customer satisfaction is our #1 goal.
Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
Broadcasting live from the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball.
Rams shot 3 of 9 in that first quarter, but not good enough as the Edwardsville Tigers lead 18-9. It is Ram basketball. To start the second quarter, Fitz with it off to the left, going to throw into the corner. Gardner, he'll step out to the arc with 7:49 to play in the first half. Rams trail by 9. It's 18-9. I feel as if they're fairly happy, as they're only down single digits at this point. Community First Bank of the Heartland is the official voice of Rams athletics. Community First Bank with 5 Jefferson County branches and responsive quality service for all of your accounts. Want to welcome you back to personal banking. Member FDIC. Welcome back to a nice mid-range jumper from the elbow by Shakari Hawkins. Gets his first points of the night. The Rams are back within a touchdown, 18-11. 7:18 to play here in the first half. Roundtree with it off of the elbow. Turnaround coming to the free throw line. Nope, going to try to kick out, and that's going to be a turnover on the Tigers. That is just their 3rd turnover of the day. First up the second quarter. Well, of course, have your scoring and stats. That'll be in your Second Chance Auto halftime show. Over there, I believe, 34 years now is Second Chance. There's a reason they've been around that long. Of course, the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles priced under $10,000 in one location, as well as bank rate financing for all. There's no fancy sales or gimmicks at Second Chance Auto. Around 142 East in Mount Vernon. Off the left, Louis Pike. Off the arc, looks up top, Fitz. Fitz coming inside. Runner is going to be no good. Looks like an illegal screen may have been set there. Shot will count. It is a miss, and this is going to be a foul on Braden. Nope, they're called charge. So that'll be a turnover on the Rams. Not really sure what he did. That has to be a charge, but be that as it may. Edwardsville is 4 of 5 behind the arc right now, so we'll see what they get here. Off to the right, that's Brown. Looks up top. Clay at 3 on the way. No good. So a rare Edwardsville miss tonight. Rams get the defensive floor. They have rebounded fairly well tonight. That's their 6th rebound of the game. 6:34 left in the first half. The WMIX Sports Mobile Studios are driven by King City Chrysler. Log on to KingCityChrysler.com to view all of their newest pre-owned inventory, like the new back on the market Jeep Cherokee is Shakari low post. Going to leave it long. Reeves to put back in a foul. So Dillon got the backdoor rebound off of the far block as Shakari went up a little strong, but Reeves got it, puts it back up and in, and now an and one chance as Reeves will try to make it a 4-point game. 18-13 to score. Edwardsville has not scored yet in the quarter. Rams on a nice little 4-0 run here. And that will be a foul on Jordan Harris, I believe. That is the 4th on the Tigers. Edwardsville was off to a nice start. The free throw was no good. A rebound went to Fletcher. Rams trail 18-13, 6:14 to play in the first half. And this Edwardsville team, of course, as always, is as good as advertised. Just Brown will kick to the left side. Corner 3 is coming. It's no good. The rebound will be sent out of bounds. Rockwell went after it, but couldn't come up with it. Rams get another team rebound. Down 5, 6:03 left to play in the first half. Rams will be back at it tomorrow against whom and when. We are not sure as of yet. Third place game will start at 5 o'clock tomorrow. Consolation Championship, of course, not eligible for that. They won last night. 6:30 is your Consolation Championship start. 8 o'clock is your championship. Rams win during that 8 o'clock game against the Centralia Orphans. They lose during the 5 o'clock game against the Effingham Flaming Hearts. So a familiar foe regardless. Wilson with it off the deep left wing, dribbles to about 20. Going to throw back between the circles to Shikari at 5:35 left. He's going to trap zone tonight from Edwardsville. They're going to do what they can to double team and trap you. 5:28 left in the first half. Rams are down 5. Fitz with it, trying to dribble the wing. Going to skip pass to Wilson. Has a dangerous pass, but now baseline. Far side, Shikari had it stripped away. Now the play go around and up in the hands of Harris. The Rams turn it over for a second time in the quarter. That's their 6th turnover this first half. As Edwards goes quickly into the front court. Brown deep left wing. Pivot gives to Harris the free throw line just inside the south. The back to Brown in front of Scott Campbell on the Rams bench. Nice slide pass. Fletcher gives right back to Brown. 3 on the way is good. Looks like not everybody can nail threes for Edwardsville. And that's going to kind of dampen the Rams' spirits a little bit, as that is the first point of this second quarter for the Tigers. But Rams now only outscoring them by 1 in the quarter. It's 21-13, 4:45 left. Fitz, does he have an answer? Left corner? Yes. Big 3 for Fitz. He has 2 threes on the night. 21-16. That keeps the Rams within 5. Unbelievable as the Tigers shot 66.7% there in that first half. But Roundtree was tempted by a 3. He has not missed tonight. He has 14. The real deal is it is 24-16. 8-point game as we near the midway point of this second quarter. Winning Edge, tell you what, basketball is heating up. Don't be caught without your Rams gear. Winning Edge has a great selection of Rams activewear that includes hoodies, caps, bags, and more. Winning Edge, you have to see it to believe it. 212 South Ninth Street in Mount Vernon. Online at winningedgeusa.com. Pike looking underneath. Wilson was all alone. Lets the defenders clear, but the foul as well before the shot had the right idea, but that is going to be the 5th foul on the Tigers. It was underneath, under the overhang. I think Pike gets the best look as to whom that's going to be on. That's going to be on Clay, his first, team 5th. Inbound from the Rams from under the overhang. It's into Shikari, back to the top for Wilson. Reeves has to be on the right arc. Going to throw near the scorer's table to Braden Fitzgerald. 3:50 left in the first half. 24-16 is your score. Rams are down 8, hanging tough after an awkward start to the game, trailing 15-3 at one point. In the circles is Pike. Back to the deep right wing for Fitz. Crossover drill, trying to get a screen. Fletcher's there to guard Fitz. That's going to be a foul on Fletcher. Fitz does a great job of trying to attack from the baseline, and that's going to send Braden the line on the Fletcher foul. I have that as the second on Fletcher. That'll be the team's 6th. So the Rams, for all intents and purposes, will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. Rend Lake College powers our video streaming at WMIXsports.com. See which of their more than 100 degree and certificate programs is right for you at rlc.edu. Video streaming, of course, returns next Friday night. A rare miss from the free throw line for the Rams. Braden comes up short on the first. Has another as Scott Gaber paces the sidelines. Mike Waldo, 10th with digging himself out of spot there at his coach's box. Hasn't moved probably within a couple of inches. As the second one is no good, but Reeves gets the rebound, saves it. Thought he saved it off of the Tigers and did. Great heads-up play by Dylan Reeves. It will go down as an offensive rebound. And the Rams will get another shot here. It'll be under the overhang, left of the bucket with 3:33 left in the first half. Down 8, 24-16 as Harris is going to check back in for Fletcher with 2 fouls. So for the Rams, it is Dylan Reeves. Come out of a squeezed box set here. It is Reeves, Hawkins, Wilson. Little wheel play here. Pike. It's going to be a lob in the back court from Fitz into Reeves. Reeves, right in the circle, still in the back court, gets ahead to Pike. Dangerous pass from the Ram quarterback, but he's used to completing those. Off of the right elbow. Nice look inside Shikari. Turn around to the lefty is good. Shikari has 4 in the quarter, starting to come alive. Rams back within 6, 24-18, with 3:16 to play in the first half. We'll work at getting you a pretty big Tony Will scoreboard update in our halftime show. The halftime show, of course, driven by Second Chance Auto. 3:03 left, first half action. Glad to have you with us. BE Gum Gymnasium, Chris Hugo. Danny Zerwinski on assignment. He will have His assignments tomorrow, of course, is the Saturday Sports Show as well as the WMIX Sports Basketball Showcase. He'll have to call the championship game between the Woodlawn Cardinals and the Odin Eagles. That's the Midland Trail Conference Tournament. Louisville Station will depend on the outcome of this game. If the Rams should somehow get in the championship, that game will be on AM 940. If the Rams should falter here tonight, that's on the FM. Big three from the top. Roundtree is no good. And the rebound will go out to the right side. That is going to be the first miss for Roundtree. First rebound for Shikari. Up the left side, Fitz is going to have it poked away by Harris. Harris will dive for the basketball. Good call there on a jump ball. We'll see if there's an overrule on the possible travel. Nope, it's going to be a jump ball, and it goes back with the Tigers. 2:24 left. The Felines will get it. Up 6. It's 24-18. Edwardsville on top. Harrisburg gets a big win. They lost 3 in a row, but they'll win tonight at the Carmi-White County Invitationals, 80-67. Good win for the Harrisburg Bulldogs, getting back to their winning ways. 2:18 left here. Edwardsville's on top. Right arc, that looks to be Crockville. Dribbles elbow. Nice pass to Roundtree. Found Roundtree cutting toward the basket off the bounce pass. Roundtree now has 16 points on the night. It's 26-18. Up 8 of the Tigers with 2 minutes left to play, and this is going to be stolen away. The Rams will turn it over. No, they won't. It's in the backcourt before it could become a turnover, so there you go. The Rams will now have a length before inbound. 1:56 left. Don't forget the Saturday Sports Show tomorrow morning at 8:08 till 10 o'clock. We'll have a bevy of guests. We're certain to talk with Rams basketball coach Scott Gibber, get his reaction on tonight's game. We'll get Jeff Lonnen's reaction on tonight's tough loss to Massac County, plus Monday's big win over the Muscuda Lady Indians. They won by 18 in that one. We'll see what their chances are tomorrow against Collinsville. You have to like them. And then an early ball game. 1:41 left, first half action. Fitz threw it off the defender, Harris. Got it right back with 1:36 left to go in the first half. 26-18 is your score. We appreciate all the assistance from our sister station, X95, tonight, allowing us to slip into this very booth behind them. Appreciate all of their help. 1:25 to go in the first half, 26-18. Rams down 8. Reed with it off the sideline in front of the Edwardsville bench. Finds Gardner. Gardner's going to dribble at the top. Nope, goes to the left side. Here comes Pike. Dribbled the wing and backed off. Zone, trap zone again from Edwardsville. It's off the left. Pike gets a risky layup for the drops. Pike has 5. That gets the Rams back within 6, 26-20 with 1:05 left to go in the first half. What a good start for the Tigers, but the Rams are trying to make a comeback over here. Less than a minute to play, and don't forget this half of action has been presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. That one account is phenomenal. Free checking, high yield interest. I don't know that you can top that. Now a 3 on the way. Nope, just a long 2 from Darian Brown. He has 5 in the quarter, and that makes it 28-20. 8-point game. Rams are going to be rushed into the front court. Left side near the timeline. That is Doug Gardner. He's going to be content to hold on unless the time come off this clock. Fitz with it on the left side with 25 seconds. 10 points so far in the quarter for Edwardsville. 11 for the Rams. It's off of the right corner near the timeline with 10 seconds. Fitz will start to make a move. If Fitz makes something happen, the Rams are down 8 with 5 seconds. Fitz off to the right, looking to come off the block. Layup is no good. Edwardsville will get the rebound, and that is going to be your halftime score. The Mount Vernon Rams trail at the half. It's Edwardsville 28, Mount Vernon 20. This is Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, president of Community First Bank. By now you have heard about our new One Checking product. The new One account is a high interest earning, free checking account designed for everyone. Unlike other banks that pay interest on higher balance, this account pays interest on all balances. From high schoolers to Warren Buffett, One will work for you. You can talk to one of us at 244-3000 and learn about the details. One, exclusively at Community First Bank. You will be one happy customer. Member FDIC.
Renley College's Adult Volunteer Literacy Program is looking for volunteers to help stop adult illiteracy. Give the gift of reading and be a hero forever. Renley College will provide you with training and materials to help adults develop the basic reading ability needed to excel. You can work one-on-one, tutor a small group, or work with students in an adult education classroom. Experience the joy of helping others and change a life. Call Renley College's Volunteer Partnership toll-free at 800-369-5321, extension 1342.
Learn to live healthy, learn to live well, and learn how you can live free from unexpected medical expense with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance and the Page Agency. Health insurance that covers hospital, medical, and surgical expenses offers a wide choice of deductibles and a non-tobacco user discount too. Rising medical costs don't have to be a problem with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance. This is coverage we hope you'll never need, but you just can't be without. Call the Page Agency at 242-7000 about a major medical health insurance plan today.
This is your local State Farm agent, Tony Wilt. I want to thank Mount Vernon and the surrounding area for continuing to support us over the past 5 years. If you have never sat down with someone to go over your insurance program, let me invite you into our office. Let us show you what working with the industry leader, represented by a local agent, can do for you. I'm located just off 42nd Street. You can reach our office 24 hours a day at 242-1421 or on the web at tonywilt.com. Thanks again, and go Rams.
If you've been trying to buy a car with a challenging credit history, you've discovered that it can be discouraging. But there is good news. I mean really good news. Not all buy here, pay here dealerships are the same. Second Chance Auto really is different. For 34 years, Second Chance Auto has guaranteed to give you the best value for every dollar you spend. Listen, did you know that at some dealerships, if you buy an $8,000 vehicle with minimal down, it could end up costing you $2,000 more? At Second Chance Auto, they'll explain how you can save more on the total cost of your vehicle. No surprises, just honest deals, bank rate financing for all, and a truly dependable vehicle with the best value for your hard-earned dollar. This tax season, use your refund where it will go the farthest. Let Second Chance Auto earn your business and your trust. You won't be disappointed. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call today, 244-4582.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Second Chance Auto halftime show starts now.
And we welcome you back, WMIX FM, Mount Vernon, Marion, Effingham. A free service from Withers Broadcasting just past the top of the 9 o'clock hour. Chris Hugo with you from VE Gums Gymnasium. Holly Carroll back at our Mount Vernon studio. The Mount Vernon Rams trail the Edwardsville Tigers here at halftime, 28-20. Winner gets the Centralia Orphans tomorrow night in the championship. Loser will get the Effingham Hearts in the third-place game. We have your scoring and stats calculated. They're ready to go. We have some fresh content for you on Facebook. We have some fresh content already on Twitter. Find us at both locations under WMIX Sports. We'll take a break on your Second Chance Auto halftime show, but don't forget, Second Chance has been around for 34 years, and there's a reason. No fancy sales or gimmicks, just honest deals and great vehicles. Make great financing for all at Second Chance Auto. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have that scoring and stats. This is Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
This is Chase Landers with Landers Collision Centers. Imagine this. You're driving down the road. It's dark as can be outside. Thank goodness you just had that left headlight bulb replaced. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to see a thing. Now, close your eyes. Okay, don't close your eyes. You're supposed to be driving. Imagine noticing a slight twinkle off to the left, just above the ditch. What is that, you think to yourself? All of a sudden, whap! You've just encountered your first deer hit. The left side of your vehicle is beat up pretty bad. The next thing I want you to imagine is very simple. Picking up your phone and dialing 1-888-LANDERS to set up your repair. Deer claims are common, and usually a very simple process, which fall under comprehensive coverage. This is Chase Landers asking you to allow Landers to be your collision repair shop of choice. Whether it be a deer hit, fender bender, or the regular, uh-oh, sorry mom, Landers is here for you whenever you need us. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
Broadcasting live from the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by King City Chrysler. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball.
And we welcome you back, VE Gums Gymnasium on the campus of Salem Community High School. Chris Hugo with you tonight. Solo effort as Danny Sherwinski is away on assignment. He's probably traveling back from Carbondale. He had the call for the Lady Rams game tonight. They lost a tough one to Massac County, 47-46. Wish I could have seen it. We will see them tomorrow, though, as they take on Collinsville, the Lady Jayhawks. Video at WMIXSports.com or listen on AM 940. Pregame at about 9:50 a.m. That'll interrupt the Saturday sports show. We apologize. Of course, the sports show will be underway at 8:08 tomorrow after the 8 o'clock news on AM 940 at WMIXSports.com. Getting a look at those scoring and stats. Rams trail Edwardsville 28-20 here after the first half. Edwardsville shot hot before, 62.5%. They were 10 of 16. 6 of 10, they were 60% beyond the arc. 4 of 6 inside for 66.7%. And 2 of 2 at the free throw line for 100%. Rams, meanwhile, they were 5 of 11 inside the two-point range at 45.5%. They were 3 of 8 outside for 37.5%. 8 of 19 from the floor for 42.1%. Free throw shooting for the Rams, they were 1 of 4 for 25%. They out-rebounded Edwardsville, though, 10-5. Rams' rebounding effort was balanced, 5 and 5 on each side of the glass. Edwardsville didn't need any offensive rebounds when their shots are falling. They did, however, have 5 defensive boards. Turnover disadvantage belongs with the Rams, 6-3. As we take a look at the scoring efforts, first for the Rams, they had 6 points from Braden Fitzgerald, 5 from Jake Pike, 4 from Shakari Hawkins, 3 from Doug Gardner, and, of course, 2 from Dylan Reeves. That's their 20 points. For Edwardsville, earlier it was the Fletcher and Roundtree show. It's been the Roundtree show most of the game. He has a game-high 16. He has help from Darian Brown, who had 5 points, Armand Fletcher with 4, and Trevor Clay with 3. That's the only offense the Tigers have needed. They lead 28-20 here at the half. We'll take a break on their Second Chance Auto halftime show. We'll come back trying to get you a scoreboard update. Don't forget Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Continued proud supporters of the Mount Vernon Rams for well over 34 years. We'll take that break. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
When you hear the warm, inviting sound of a crackling fire, what comes to mind? A rustic campground? A cozy cabin? How about the new Good Samaritan Regional Health Center? Our new family lounges feature a lot of comforts you might not expect. Things like this. No, that's not a babbling brook or serene stream out in the countryside. It's a 2-story waterfall located right here at Good Samaritan. And that's not the only way we're raising the bar for patient comfort. We've added lush healing gardens, as well as wall after wall of beautiful artwork, all designed to create the perfect healing atmosphere. And if all this sounds like music to your ears, we encourage you to check us out. Chances are, we're not too far from where you are right now.
The new Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a hospital, raising the bar.
Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball.
And we welcome you back, WMIX and WMIXSports.com. Chris Hugo with you tonight. Danny Zerwinski is on assignment. We'll get some scores here in just a moment. Remind you on your Second Chance Auto halftime show. That Second Chance has your largest selection of pre-owned vehicles priced at $10,000 in one location. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Proud supporters of the Mount Vernon Rams. Here at the half, it's 28-20. Mount Vernon trailing Edwardsville. A championship game appearance on the line. Of course, the loser gets the Effingham Flaming Hearts at 5 tomorrow. Winner gets the Centralia Orphans at 8. Of course, depending upon who is in that game, of course, we know you can already listen to the championship on our sister station, X95.3. Also online at WRXXradio.com or the favorite of MyWithersRadio.com/Centralia. If the Rams are in that, we'd love to have you on 94.1 at WMIXSports.com. Or, as it looks right now, if the score stands under 16 more minutes, you'll listen to the third-place game on 94.1 at WMIXSports.com. Community First Bank of the Heartland is the official voice of Rams and Lady Rams Athletics here on WMIX Sports. So always bank on your hometown team, Community First Bank. 5 Jefferson County branches, member FDIC. We do have a scoreboard update for you. Just came in at the half. Actually, about a while ago, but just new to me here in the booth. Waltonville was leading. Wayne City in the third-place game was at the trail, 19-15. Also, it looks like the Wayne City Lady Indians beat Christ Our Rock Lutheran tonight, 47-34. Harrisburg beat Carmi 80-67 at the Carmi-White County Invitational. Also at Carmi tonight, it was Mount Vernon, Indiana, beating Fairfield in overtime, 65-59. That scoreboard update, of course, is presented by your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon, Tony Wills. You can find him on 42nd and South Water Tower. Worldwide at TonyWills.com, or look for the white State Farm Jeep around town. Rams start the half of the basketball. They start, with a miss off of the right side. Good attempt there by Doug Gardner. It turns into another defensive board for the Tigers, who haven't needed an offensive rebound tonight. Haven't been able to get any. Rams are pretty well controlled the defensive glass on their end. Of course, Edwardsville has 5 defensive rebounds of their own. Out of the corner, that's going to be a nice ball fake. Darian Brown heads to the left wing with 7:33 left in the third. Crockwell with it off of the right, looking over to Fletcher, back to the top for Roundtree. Roundtree into the corner. Crockwell 3 on the way is no good. Left it long. The rebound will roll to the Rams. Front court, that is Braden Fitzgerald with the basketball. 7:10 to play in the third. Pike was wide open for a three from the left arc, but not so open. Quickly closed. Now Gardner a three. Good. Doug has 2 threes on the night. He has 6. And the Rams are back within 5. 28-23, the Tigers on top. And, of course, we told you winner goes to the championship tomorrow. 6:54 to play in the third. Rich Hugo with you tonight from the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square. 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon. It's where the best never rest. Find out why. See their friendly associate. That's 1503 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Edwardsville with the basketball off of the right arc. Left-hand dribble for Brown. Gets back to the circle for Roundtree. Brown stop, crossover dribble. Nice little carry there. Shot was long off the mark, though. So mid-post jumper is no good from Roundtree. The Rams with the defensive rebound rushed it into the front court. It's going to be tipped out by Edwardsville across the baseline. Rams tried to rush the play in transition. Almost turn it over, but it will stay with the Rams. It'll be a corner kick, so to speak, off to the left side. Fitz looking to inbound, finds Shikari. Shikari's going to have to go right back to Fitz out of the corner. Finds his seam, made his own seam. Kicks across. Gardner, the hot hand. 3, yes. Doug Gardner is carrying the Rams offense right now. Brings them back within 2. It's 28-26. 6:08 to play in the third quarter. Unbelievable. At Humbleman_3 on Twitter. He follows us. You should too at WMIX Sports. Fletcher with it off the left arc. Goes to the top. Cockwell. Gives right back to Brown. There's Pike the guard. It's a screen, and now Brown can't do anything with the open look. 5:51 left in the third. Rams are down just 2, 28-26. Edwards with the basketball. We're going to have a foul. That would be the third on Luke Wilson, first of the half. Yeah, assuming that is human thought. My apologies if not. And now the inbound will come to Fletcher and a foul. Fletcher, the nice lob play, looks like from Roundtree. Can't see under the overhang, but a nice lob in about the volleyball line. That was easy pickings for the 6'5 Fletcher. And one coming, as that will be the second foul of the Rams this half. I believe that'll go against Shikari. Free throw good for Fletcher. Armand Fletcher. That extends the Edwardsville lead back to 5 with 5:43 left to go. .535 left here. Shikari left block. Ooh, nice. Little post-up J from Hawkins. He has 6, and the Rams are back within a possession. 31-28 with 5:25 left. If you're looking to save thousands of dollars on your college education, Red Lake College, log on to rlc.edu. Big savings there. Roundtree deposits another 3. He has 19. It's 34-28. Unbelievable. 2 3-point plays in the quarter. Now Shikari's going to take it on his shoulders. He will glide down the right post for the layup. The underhanded layup. And it is now 34-30. Still a 2-possession game, and the Rams are back within 4. 4:52 left to go in the third. All alone, Roundtree underneath, shook 2 defenders, throws it up and in. He is on another level. It is 36-30. Rams up, trailing by 6 with 4:39 left in the third. Gardner with it in front of the circle. 4:34 left, as we told you. Gives off to Wilson. He'll come to the right. Nice pass to the right wing for Shikari. Vicious is bobbing and weaving through traffic like a hot knife through butter. He'll get it off of the right wing. Looks for Pike back to the circle. Settles for the right sideline. Shikari. Trap zone, of course, still from the Tigers. With 4:16 left in the third. A 6-point game. Pitch off of the right wing will come up. Let's see if he can get a shot to take it away. Right arc for Wilson. Back to the top. Shikari going to go one-on-one against Fletcher. Turns around inside. Leaves it short. Fletcher, the great defensive play, gets the second rebound for Edwardsville in the quarter. We're going to have a foul on the Rams. This could go multiple ways. Didn't quite see this. Well, that'll be Gardner's. It looks like those are the fingers held up. My apologies. Great officiating crew for you tonight. 4:02 left to go in the third quarter near the midway point. The Rams trailing Edwardsville 36-30. We'll get you more Tony Will scoreboard updates throughout the night. 3:53 left in the third quarter. We're going to have a foul underneath. Scott Cameron not happy as he tied ropes that coach's box. This is going to be on Dylan Reeves. That'll be Dylan's first. It'll be the team's fourth. With 3:51 left to go here in the third quarter. We'll try to keep you updated on scores via the Twitterverse. You can follow us at WMIX Sports. Oh, nice backdoor play. Easy left hand for Crockwell. It is 38-30. Edwardsville's up 8 with 3:41 left to go in the third quarter. The right side will go Doug Gardner. Crisscross across the lane will go Brace Fitzgerald. Fitz with it. Nope. Gardner with it up top with 3:30 left to go in the third. 38-30 your score. Mason new pins. Line just fell off. 3:23 left to go in the third. Pike with it off of the right wing. Off the free throw line. Roundtree almost forced the turnover. Oh, Pike trying to save it back door to Reeves. It'll be picked up on the interception by Brown. Edwardsville off the turnover with the basketball. The Rams, of course, with 2 turnovers here in the quarter. And 3:08 left to play in the third. It's 38-30. Edwardsville on top. Unbelievable. Roundtree is some player. So is Fletcher with that big 6'5" frame. He'll go the typical Mike Waldo, Dean Smith-esque 4 quarters here on offense with Roundtree with it as a circle. The big S. Salem redid their floor a few years ago. Still looks immaculate. Off of the right. That is going to be Crockwell. Back to Roundtree right as a circle. And now here comes the pitch is going to steal it away from behind, but tap it out of bounds. It'll remain with the Tigers. 2:36 left now in the third. This game is presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Of course, they are members of the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, otherwise known as FDIC. Welcome back to Personal Banking with their 5 Jefferson County branches. They're the official voice of high school sports. The inbound now stands near the timeline at the left corner for Clay. Down to Brown off the arc. Slide pass down low. Fletcher. There's nobody who can touch him. Fletcher has 5 in the quarter, 9 in the game, and it's 40-30 as the Edwardsville lead goes back to double digits with 2:19 left to go in this third quarter. Hope you enjoyed the content on Facebook at the half. We told you the individual scores on Facebook. Find us there at WMIX Sports. Gardner with the basketball in the front court. Going to find Pike deep left wing. Throws off to the right for Fitzgerald. Back to Pike. They're hoping for a 3, and now they try to force the pass inside. It was turned over, but the Rams may be bailed out by an Edwardsville foul. Fletcher picks up his third. That's just his first of the second half. That'll be the first of the half on Tigers as well. Unbelievable. It'll be a lot of play in the Fitzgerald. Looking off to the right wing. Pike bounce pass to Reeves. Off block, throws up top. Had to settle for Fitz. Way up top. He'll back up to the circle. Going to get a screen from Hawkins. Doesn't get much past the defender in the trap zone. Now left ball fake by Gardner. Back to Fitz. In front of the Ram bench with 1:44 left in the third. 40-30 your score. It's getting to be a late night here in Edwardsville. Make that Salem. Feels like Edwardsville as well as they're playing. As a 3 from up top is left short by the Rams. Rebound will go to Edwardsville. And a foul in the far corner will go against, it looked like, Doug Gardner. That's the 5th foul on the Rams. With 1:35 left in the third, they trail by double digits again. It's 40-30. The Tigers are on top. Community First Bank of the Heartland, 5 Jefferson County branches, makes them the market leader. Always banking your hometown team in Mount Vernon, Dixon, Woodlawn, and Ina. Community First Bank, welcome back to Personal Banking. Just ask for one. Roundtree across the timeline, gives off the left corner. Crockwell will get back to Roundtree. Haven't seen many substitutions, actually. I've only seen one at all. Rams have really only subbed in and out Reeves. So 6 men here, depth-wise for both teams. The 3 is going to be an air ball. Brown out of the corner. It'll be a rebound now to the Rams. Gardner with it in the front court with 1:03 left in the third. Up 10 are the Tigers. Gardner has a hot hand in the quarter. He actually has 2 threes in the second half. 3 threes for the game. That's all of his 9 points. And now Reeves off of the right arc. Looks to the left arc. Able to find Shikari with 50 seconds. Back to the top. Fitz wants the 3. Wanted the ball. Didn't get the shot. So the rebound will go to the backside. That was for Brown. He'll leave it for Roundtree with 40 seconds. You have to fathom and wonder if the Tigers want the last shot here in the quarter. Off the far side, that is Armand Fletcher. Play with it, far corner, and 23 seconds left to go in the quarter. Rams are trailing here, 40-30. Back on the left side, it is Roundtree in his black rim frames. Wearing the eyeglass certainly hasn't impacted his vision negatively. Sees the floor rather well. 40-30 with 8 seconds. They're looking inside. Backdoor play. Armand Fletcher up and over. Fletcher gets 2 more with 2 seconds left in the quarter. Fitz will try one from half court and just hit the bottom of the net. and come up short. So after three quarters, the Mount Vernon Rams trail Edwardsville 42-30. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Backaches, bad hips, rickety knees? Why not try aquatic therapy? The Red Lake College Aquatic Center has more than a swimming pool. Try a 6-lane, 75-foot lap pool, along with a whirlpool 10 feet in diameter and a 10-foot by 20 hydrotherapy pool. Aquatic therapy is very affordable. In many cases, the tuition is waived entirely. With special access and dressing areas for the elderly and physically challenged, getting in the water is easy. Experts are on hand to assist with various areas of aquatic fitness and rehab. Call 437-5321 extension 1207 or visit rlc.edu.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Now is a great time to move your account to Community First Bank. With our new One Account offering the highest interest rate in the market, free checking, and CD specials delivered by people you know and trust, why would you not bank with the market leader in Jefferson County? We offer 5 locations with 7 ATMs and have been serving the Jefferson County market since 1906. Stop in and see why our bank is the fastest growing bank in Jefferson County. Community First Bank. Welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
And we welcome you back on WMIX and WMIXSports.com. Chris Hugo with you. Denny Zerwinski is on assignment. So glad you could join us. The Rams trail, though, as we head to the fourth quarter by a score of 42-30 over the Edwardsville Tigers. Waldenville Spartans up 8 over Wayne City in the Midland Trail Conference third-place game at Louisville. 3 minutes left to go. 43-35, Brian Gabbert Spartans on top. 7:48 left here out of the corner left side. This Cockrell. Of course, that scoreboard update was presented by Tony Wilt of State Farm Insurance. And now Cockrell, the runner in the lane. Oh, that's going to be a lob play to the back door for Armand Fletcher. And that makes it 44-30. And some of the fans may have seen enough as they will head for the exit. So the timeout on the floor called by the Tigers with 7:34 left in the fourth is presented by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Dr. Eric Black and staff, of course, proud to support the Rams, Lady Rams, as well as the local community. Here's what the Rams do and how they react coming out of the timeout. They got it within 2 points at one point and haven't been able to get any closer. Then it dwindled to 10, back to 12 now, as Edwardsville has pretty well controlled most of the passes of the ball game. Rams shot 50% there in the third quarter. We're going to have to outshoot and out-defend and out-offense Edwardsville through the latter portions of the game. All kinds of scores we had for you tonight at WMIXSports.com with our local scoreboard. 7:29 left to go off of the right. Shikari uses the glass. Found the window, found the bucket. 44-32, the Rams keep it 12. They needed that bucket. Now on the backboard, it's Edwardsville basketball. That's Roundtree in a left-hand dribble, trying to get it across past Fitz. Fitz doing a great job defensively as it comes across the front court. Kept the dribble, it went through his legs. That's to be a foul on Fitz. Not sure how. That foul will be on Braden Fitzgerald. That'll be his sixth. I think he, like everybody else, was somewhat surprised. Good to see Ty Coleman in attendance tonight. Ty follows us on Twitter, so should you at WMIX Sports. 6 fouls for the Rams here in the second half. 7:08 to play in the fourth quarter. Trailing 44-32, and Rams are going to need quite to come back in a short amount of time. It's Brown with it. Rams will now try to trap, and that's going to be out of bounds. They don't want to call the foul, so gave it to Edwardsville. That's a smart call there by the official. With 7 minutes left to go in this fourth quarter. The WMIX Sports Mobile Studios are driven by King City Chrysler. Home of Express Lane, fast oil changes and more. King City Chrysler, 1603 Broadway at Mount Vernon. Big three coming. It's going to be off the mark by Trevor Clay. The rebound, however, remains with the Tigers. I have that as their first offensive board of the night. Off of the far sideline, yes, they've made just about everything. Haven't needed them. As now they'll turn it over. Gardner will intercept. There's a pass going from left to right. It didn't for Clay in the corner. Gardner intercepts. That's the first turnover here in the half for the Tigers as well. 6:32 left in the fourth. Rams with the basketball. Left-hand dribble for Pike. Gives over to Wilson. Back to Pike. There's Crockwell. Quick to defend. Back off of the right side. There's Shikari. Going to try to take it himself. Spin move, and that is going to be a travel. He got the bucket, but stumbled on his feet as he was partially tripped, and he will rush back to the other side. Hustle back to get on defense. So that'll be a turnover for the Rams, third of the half. That'll be their 10th of the game. So with 6:20 left to go in the fourth, the Rams are down 12, 44-32. To the front court, Roundtree will walk it across. Now throws to Clay in the left corner. Clay, there's Gardner all over. Going to go to Crockett. Skip pass and go to the far sideline. Now inside, Roundtree kicks out Brown. Don't be surprised you see Edwardsville content to run out some flop, maybe go back to four corners. What they're doing now, Clay with it up top. No, Roundtree. Surprise everybody. Spin move coming. Going to leave the layup short. No, it's going to roll over the iron. Hits the iron. Hate it when that happens. Usher the offender in that case. 46-32, up 14 are the Tigers with 5:43 left. Some more folks. Going to go back out the turnstiles. Off of the right, that's going to be Fitz. Gardner thought about the three. Shot take. Left wing. Throws over to the corner for Wilson. 5:33 left to go. Fourth quarter action for Becom Gymnasium. Semifinal number 2. As the Rams are trailing to the Edwardsville Tigers. Red Lake College can save you thousands. Your college education. Can Fitz save the Rams? He will, and a runner inside the volleyball line. It's 46-34. Let's see what happens out of the corner. 3 on the way, Brown. Good. Could that be a dagger? It could be. It's 49-34. 15-point lead for the Tigers, among their largest of the night. Timeouts presented by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy, of course, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Dr. Eric Black and staff, of course, proud to support the local community. Of course, we told you the winner will get Centralia Orphans tomorrow night. Loser gets the Effingham Flaming Hearts. As Centralia beat Effingham 51-36 here earlier in front of us. Patoka beats Vandalia tonight 62-49. Centralia girls beat Neoga 43-42. With 3 minutes left at last check, it was 43-35. Walton leading Wayne City. Scoreboard updates presented by your State Farm agent, Tony Wilkes. He's on 42nd in South Watertown, Mount Vernon, worldwide at TonyWilkes.com. Look for the white State Farm Jeep around town and get you a better state with State Farm. 49-34, 4:55 left to go. Edwardsville on top. Pike with it off the right wing. He's a little full pass defense. Caught everybody napping and a foul. The layup is good. Pike now has 7, looking to make it 8 if he can get the free throw. As that is just the second team foul for the Tigers here in the half. Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Don't forget, every game is powered by the First Bank of the Heartland. Just ask for one checking. It's free checking and high-yield interest. Community First Bank. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. Lefty Pike at the line. Will come up short on the free throw. Rebound will go to the Tigers. Edwardsville's been pretty salty tonight. How many times have we seen a Centralia Edwardsville showdown in the championship game as they're having trouble with the Ram press? As they barely get it over, the Rams want it over and back, and Scott Gamber is right. He's going to have to be careful and get back in the coach's box. 4:30 left to go in the fourth. It'll be Roundtree coming up. Scoop layup is good. Yikes. That's a call you can ill afford to not go your way, but it doesn't. Now pitches into the front court with the basketball. Between the leg dribble, he's going to back it out. 4:15 left to go, fourth quarter action. And now he'll make his own move to the basket as he throws up a wild shot from the right side, but Fitz will go to the line. He will shoot 2. And Scott Gamber continuing to have words for the officials. Winning Edge in Mount Vernon, one of our Rams booster sponsors there at 212 South 9th Street. Don't get caught without your Rams gear because basketball is heating up. They have all sorts of MVTHS activewear, including hoodies, T-shirts, bags, caps, you name it. Winning Edge, 212 South 9th in Mount Vernon, or see what they can customize for you at winningedgeusa.com. 4:10 left, the free throw at the line, of course, coming from Fitz. He'll knock down the first, and he will have another. Right now, it is 51-37. Rams fans, a lot of the officials have it. Second free throw good, and they're doing a great job keeping their composure and staying calm. That's what the good ones do. In the backcourt with the basketball, it'll be Clay lobbing over the sideline, Cockrell, and he's going to give to Fletcher at the free throw line. Now right in the circle for Brown. Edwardsville's looking to back it up in the four corners with 4 minutes left to go. 51-38. Tigers are up a baker's dozen. Left corner, here it comes. It's going to be Clay into the corner, Cockrell. Turnaround coming from Gardner. Now he'll come inside. No, going to kick out. He'll stay in four corners. Good job by Edwardsville to get the Rams defense to bite back. Gonna swing it around here. At the circle, it's Roundtree. Off the double team, it's going to be Fitz and Shikari. And a good job by Mike Waldo. Recognized the intensity of the situation. Saw something about to happen that shouldn't. And calls a timeout. This timeout's presented by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Of course, the Medicine Shop proudly supporting the local community, as well as the Rams and Lady Rams this season. 51-38 is the score here. 3:34 left to go. Edwardsville is on top. And the Waltonville Spartans beat Wayne City tonight for third place in the Midland Trail Conference Tournament, 54-43. Great job to both teams. Good to see all of our showcase teams get a trophy in that tournament. Whoa, wow. Plenty of scores coming your way. We'll try to get them all written down for you. They will continue to talk things over in the timeout. We're trying to take care of those that are honorable here and let them know of final scores from around the area. 51-38 is the score here. 3:38 left to go in the fourth. Tigers will have the basketball out of the timeout. And the Rams look to have a date with a third-place game on the horizon tomorrow night. Jeff Lawton and I will have the call of that one for you. Danny Zerwinski will have the Woodlawn Cardinals and the Odin Eagles tomorrow night in the Midland Trail Conference Championship. Turn around for the right. That's going to be a quick foul. Should not give the continuation there. That's a foul on the floor. Good pickup by the officials. And that'll be a 1-and-1 coming up for Trevor Clay. So that'll be on Gardner. As the first free throw is good, so getting another, of course, will be Clay at the free throw line. That'll make it 52-38. Community First Bank of the Heartland is the official voice of Rams Sports and Lady Rams Sports. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Both free throws good by Clay. That'll make the score 53-38, 15-point game, 3:20 left. Shikari a three for the left wing is going to be no good. Rebound will go to Edwardsville. As they slow things down, that could be troublesome for the Rams. And then the Rams force the turnover. Shikari puts it up and in. Second turnover turns into two Mount Vernon points. It's 53-40. The Rams are just down and not out. Just 3 minutes left. It's going to be tough. Almost forced another turnover as they pick up full court, 1-2-2. And now Fitz is going to pick up a foul. Thought he had the turnover all but forced, and that is going to send Edwardsville to the line. It'll be Clay again. With 2:55 left to go in the fourth. 13-point game. The Rams on top, 53-40. First free throw is good. Clay will get another. That was the 8th team foul on the Rams. That was the third on Braden Fitzgerald. So Clay will finish up the line. It's good. He makes both. 4 in the quarter off from the free throw line. Clay now has 7 for the game. 55-40 the score. 15-point game, 2:51 left. Edwardsville on top. They look comfortable right now with a championship game appearance. The Rams will turn it over. A wild pass nearly went out of bounds on the right side. And this is going to be a foul from the right as Rockwell tries to go in. This will be a 2-shot assessment on the missed shot. That'll be the 9th foul on the Rams here in the half. It looks like that was against Shikari Hawkins. .240 left to go in the fourth. First free throw is good by Darius Crockwell. Lefty will have another at the line, up 56-40. Nope, he'll miss the free throw. Rebound will go to the Rams. Believe it or not, the Rams have not had many of those here in the second half. Of course, Edwardsville shot the ball very well. Both teams have here in the second half. Fitch wants the three, left wing, no good. Rebound will go to the back door. It'll belong to the Tigers. 2:26 left to go in the ball game. The Rams are down 16. Edwardsville's into the front court. Brown on the left sideline. He'll be trapped. He's going to have to go to Roundtree. It's a circle. They foul Roundtree. This will be the 10th foul on the Rams, so this will be 2 at the line for Sean Roundtree. Palmville Spartans again beat Wayne City tonight, 54-43 at Midland Trail Conference play. The Orphans, of course, beat Effingham 51-36 here from Salem. Trey advances to another SIT championship game. Of course, the loser of this one gets the Effingham Flaming Hearts, and right now, that would be the Rams at this point, as the first free throw from Roundtree is good. It makes it 57-40. We'll have a second, or make that a Tony Wolf scoreboard update coming up in your Schmitz Relay postgame show, as Roundtree's second is good. We'll also have your final scoring and stats. Right now it's 58-40, 2:16 left to go in the fourth. Wild pass over the timeline. It was Gardner to Fitz. Fitz trying to shake pass play to the defender. Goes inside. Probably not going to get the shot. They may give it to him. It looked like he was going up, but hadn't yet quite left the ground. Should probably be a foul on the floor, and that's what they're going to call. This will be just the fourth foul on the Tigers. Second on Clay. 2:13 left to go here in the fourth quarter. So Harris will check back in. This will be for Armand Fletcher. They'll try to defend out of the box set. Rams left of the bucket. Deep pass in the corner to the sideline for Fitz. Trying to cross over Roundtree. Kicks into the corner for Pike. Not enough for a ball fake. Now a ball fake. Gillhead baseline up and in. Good play by Pike. He now has 9 on the night. It's 58-42 with 2 minutes left to go. Rams will full court press again. It'll be into the front court. Deep pass to the right corner. That's going to be Crockwell. Skip pass will go to the left corner. Again, 4 corners typically from the Tigers in these situations. As Brown has it, throws to the top Crockwell. Now he'll come inside, trying to draw the contact, and barely drew iron. The miss will go as a defensive rebound for the Rams, who almost turn it over. Pike, NBA 3 is good. Pike is in double digits and brings the Rams back within 13. A minute 35 left to go in the fourth quarter. It's 58-45. The Rams call a timeout. This timeout is presented by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Dr. Eric Black and staff, of course, proud to support the local community, as well as the Rams and the Lady Rams. Don't forget to give us a follow on Twitter at WMIX Sports. We'll have the scoreboard later tonight at WMIXSports.com. What we can tell you is, unfortunately for the Rams, looking more and more like they will play in that third-place game tomorrow. If that does end up as the case, we'll have it for you here on WMIX-FM and WMIXSports.com. And if that ends up as the case, we will also have the Midland Trail Conference Championship game right here on 94.1 FM tomorrow night. As the Woodlawn Cardinals look for their, I believe, their 6th straight. They've only been in the conference that many years, if that's the case. But they're looking to win yet another MTC championship. They have to do it against number 2 Odin. Woodlawn, of course, the 1 seed. Handled Odin pretty well back in December, to the tune of about 31 or more. 1:35 left here. Length of the floor inbound. Rams will pressure speed. Fletcher dribbling past the defender. Crockwell, wide open layup. Good backdoor play to Crockwell. And that'll give 64 the Tigers. They're up 15 again, 60-45 with a minute 23 left. Shakari's going to pull up from the free throw line. It's off short to the left. Rebound will go to Edwardsville. With a minute 15 left to go. Tigers looking for another date with another championship tomorrow night. They'll have the Centralia Orphans. Off of the right arc, good ball fake there, but stepping on the sideline was Brown, and that's going to be a turnover for Edwardsville. Community First Bank of the Heartland is your official voice of high school sports here on WMIX and WMIXSports.com. They have free checking and high yield interest. Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC. It'll be Fitz with it, heading into the front court off the dribble. Into the right corner, Pike eyes a 3. No good off the back iron. Rebound will go to the Rams. No good that time either. Judge Gammer's a happy man. Not this game, though. Other son gets a big win tonight. Fitz will knock down a big 3 from the deep left wing. This gave his honor a score, of course. Happy to see the younger boy gets a big win in Midland Trail Conference play tonight, winning third place. Time on the floor, as it is 60-48 with 52.8 seconds left. Timeout presented by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy, corner 34, or make that, sorry, got my people mixed up, my apologies. That was back 5 years ago with that timeout sponsor, my apologies. This timeout is presented by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Dr. Eric Black and staff, of course, proud to support the local community as well as the Rams and the Lady Rams. So the Rams, a couple of boards there on that last possession, end up with a big 3 from Pike. So 60-48, 12-point game, and with less than a minute to go, you wouldn't assume that a comeback would be likely, but one never knows, and we're seeing some of the teams stuck around to scout make their disappearance. Well, just orange and black left in this one. Both schools with identical colors. Funny fact about this tournament, since 1987, only Edwardsville, Mount Vernon, and Centralia have taken home tournament titles, and that's going to continue for another year. As the Rams will do their best tomorrow night. Inbound's going to be tripped up, so Edwardsville will turn it over in the front court. It's another three, no good. Rebound will be taken by Fletcher. The Rams come up short for three-point land. Another defensive board into the front court to be allowed to the back door. Clay, no. They waste an opportunity as Edwardsville to kind of kill some clock, and they don't. It's going to be Wilson in the corner in the front court, looking for something to skip past Shikari. Shikari at sidestep heading baseline. That's going to be a quick foul. That'll be on Darian Brown. Still not enough for a shooting foul here for the Rams. 28.1 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Chris Hugo with you tonight. Andy Zerwinski was assignment. Holly Carroll back in our Mount Vernon studio doing a great job. Jeff Groh takes care of the video for Scott Gambra, as we are the official video provider for Mount Vernon Rams basketball. Should be a good Saturday sports show tomorrow. We'll have Scott Gambra. We'll have Andy Sloan, Jeff Lund, and some of the regulars. Scott, of course, you know Scott Gambra. Andy Sloan, the coach of the Benton Rangerettes, they're on a 10-game winning streak. Jeff Lund and his team will talk about their week as Shikari on the inbound, a big three, and the Rams call a timeout. Shut up, Hugo, they say. Not over yet as the Rams are back within 9, single digits with 25.6 seconds left. Another three for the Rams. Shikari drains that one. Shake now has 15 points on the night. It's a 30-second timeout presented by the Medicine Shop at 2339 Broadway. That's in Mount Vernon. So proud to support the local community as well as the Rams and Lady Rams. Rams basketball courts is powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to First Bank. You just asked for the one account. That's not all tomorrow on the Saturday Sports Show. Shane Witzel, the coach of the Woodlawn Cardinals, he'll talk about his team's chances for a sixth consecutive, I believe it is, fifth or sixth, you know what, a lot, Midland Joe Conference Championship. Greg Hale will stop by. Always great to talk to Mr. Hale. He is the executive director of the Southern Illinois Junior High School Athletic Association. Girls State Finals got started today, I believe, Class M. They'll have some Class L and Class S tomorrow. And we'll also talk with Channel 3 Sports Director Darren Kennard. I believe that's what DK stands for, the text message. I'd be left to assume nothing else. Inbound of the timeout, Edwardsville trying to race across the timeline, beat the pressure. They're off to the right. Here come the 4 quarters and 17 seconds. And Fitz off the ball will foul Cockrell. And that is going to send Cockrell to the line. He will shoot 2. Rams gave it a heck of an effort. It's 16:51 now, a 9-point game with 16.4 seconds left. So they did that, and you wonder what might have been different for the Rams if some shots would have fallen the other way and been able to get some stops on Mr. Roundtree. As the first free throw will be good for Cockrell to make it 61-51. 10-point lead with less than a half minute to play. 16.4 seconds left. Second one is no good. Rebound will go to the Rams. That was Shikari within the backcourt. They will race across the timeline. Launching a three from up top. Shikari, no, it's short. Rebound will go out of bounds. Will remain with the Rams. That's going to be a big team offensive rebound off the 3 miss. See if the Rams can get some more points with 7.4 seconds. The inbound will come from Wilson into Shikari. Off glass, good. So the Rams get some more points, so they're out of timeout. And in the backcourt, that will be all she wrote. The Edwardsville Tigers 61, the Mount Vernon Rams 53. That is your final score from B Gum Gymnasium. We'll take a break. Come back and get you set with your scoring and stats on your Schmitz Relay postgame show. This is Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
Wouldn't it be amazing if there was somewhere you could listen to knowledgeable discussion, interviews with a great mix of coaches, get the scores, and be entertained? You must have missed last week's Saturday Sports Show. Give AM 940 a couple of hours every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news, and we'll give you the info you need like no one else can. It's your best option this sports season. The Saturday Sports Show on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. Powered by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be.
Are the features with your free checking account disappearing? Hi, this is Nina Reitnauer, Relationship Banker with People's National Bank in Mount Vernon. A free checking account from People's National Bank includes unlimited check writing, no minimum balance requirements, online banking, bill pay, a Visa check card, and only takes $100 to open. Stop by People's National Bank and get the free checking account you deserve.
People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC, non-usage fees may apply.
The F-Series truck remains America's best-selling truck for the 37th straight year and the country's best-selling vehicle for 32 consecutive years. Hi, Roy Schmidt Ford Lincoln dealer at Ford Square, Mount Vernon. Ford dealers sold 763,402 F-Series trucks last year. We had a great F-Series year at Ford Square, but we want to make 2014 even better. At work or play, Ford F-Series rises above. Year after year, 4 advanced engines, 3 cabs, and 3 box lanes. No wonder F-Series is number one. We have an excellent inventory of F-Series at Ford Square and have many more coming in. If you're looking for a full-size truck, come see one of our sales associates at Ford Square, 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, where the best never rest. You can also find all of our inventory, new or pre-owned, at fordsquare.com.
The Medicine Shop Pharmacy offers convenience and great service, all for the same cost. Our pharmacy staff is so helpful. They're always ready to answer any questions you may have. You'll never wait hours for your prescription. We'll get you in and out in just minutes. Or, for added convenience, use one of our 2 drive-through windows. For those folks who prefer to stay home, our delivery service will bring the medications to your front door or your workplace. Here's pharmacist and pharmacy owner Eric Black to tell you more.
Home delivery does make us stand out from the crowd. Independents like the Medicine Shop offer home delivery. People find that so convenient, and not just seniors, but also busy professionals. Delivery to work or to their home once they get home in the evenings is just a service that sets us apart from our competition, absolutely.
It's so easy to transfer your prescriptions. All it takes is a phone call from you, and we'll take care of the rest. The Medicine Shop Pharmacy accepts Medco, TRICARE, Express Scripts, and many other 90-day plans. The Medicine Shop, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show starts now.
And we welcome you back, BE Gum Gymnasium on the campus of Salem Community High School, where the Rams come up just short tonight. They fall to the Edwardsville Tigers 61-53. Chris Hugo with you from Salem. Danny Zerwinski was on assignment tonight. Holly Carroll back at our Mount Vernon studio. We'll have scoring and stats and much more coming up on your Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon, and online at schmidtchevrolet.com. We'll take that break, come back, get you set. Rams fall here tonight to Edwardsville. They will play the Uppingham Fleming Hearts in the third-place game tomorrow at 5. Edwards will play the Centralia Orphans tomorrow at 8 p.m. for the championship. Again, we'll take a break on your Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show. This is Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. By now you have heard about our new One Checking product. The new One Account is a high-interest earning, free checking account designed for everyone. Unlike other banks that pay interest on higher balance, this account pays interest on all balances. From high schoolers to Warren Buffett, One will work for you. You can talk to one of us at 244-3000 and learn about the details. One, exclusively at Community First Bank. You will be one happy customer. Member FDIC.
Your spine is a miracle of engineering, so when pain strikes, your body is telling you to get help fast. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois is proud to feature their spine care team. Doctors Kowalski and Smith, the professionals at Orthopedic Center, specialize in back and neck pain. So put our spine care team on the job. Find out more online at orthocenter-si.com. Stop the pain, fix the problem, and enjoy life again. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois.
Dig in with full contact coal miner training at Red Lake College. Learn in our new 20,000 square feet coal mine training center. Use real equipment like continuous miners and power sitters, and check out the new mine rescue and fire safety training tunnel. Associate degree and occupational certificates available.
We're full contact, hands-on coal mining. Real equipment, real live, all the time.
What are you waiting for? Call 618-437-5321 and get started.
WMIX Sports is your home for the Mount Vernon Rams, powered by Community First Bank.
And we welcome you back, BE Gum Gymnasium on the campus of Salem Community High School for your Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show. Schmidt Chevrolet, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon. View their inventory online, new and pre-owned at schmidtchevrolet.com. Of course, Clayton Reeves would have to find a way to get himself a shout-out tonight as he points the finger. Was not here last night, but was here tonight. and that is what counts. Of course, 61-53 is your final. The Rams come up just short. Clayton's probably the bad luck, as we just realized that. But an 8-point victory for the Tigers as we take a look at your scoring and stats tonight. First, the team shooting for both teams. Edwardsville was 12 of 18 inside for 66.7%, 8 of 16 outside for 50%. They shot 58.8% from the floor, going 20 of 34. Rams were 13 of 25 inside for 52%, 8 of 20 outside for 40%. They were 21 of 45 from the field for 46.7%. Free throw shooting not on the side of the Rams. Of course, not many opportunities. You could call it a small sample size. Rams were 3 of 7 for 42.9%. Edwardsville was 10 of 13 for 76.9%. Edwardsville, actually, Mount Vernon out-rebounded Edwardsville 23 to 15. Edwardsville didn't need a lot of offensive putbacks or second chance points. They made most of the baskets. Turnover disadvantage did belong to the Rams, 10 to 7. As we take a look at individual scores for the Rams, they were led by Shikari Hawkins with 17, 13 from Fitz, 12 from Jake Pike, 9 from Doug Gardner. He had 3 big threes. Dylan Reeves had 2 points as well. For the victorious Edwardsville Tigers, Sean Roundtree led the way with a game-high 26, 13 from Armand Fletcher, 11 from Darian Brown, 6 from Trevor Clay, and 5 from Darius Brockwell. Of course, all of these stats unofficial until proven official. So there you go. But your final score, the Edwardsville Tigers 61, the Mount Vernon Rams 53. We'll come back. We'll try to get you set with some scores. We'll also have your player of the game tonight. This is your Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show, and this is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
If you've been trying to buy a car with a challenging credit history, you've discovered that it can be discouraging. But there is good news. I mean really good news. Not all buy here, pay here dealerships are the same. Second Chance Auto really is different. For 34 years, Second Chance Auto has guaranteed to give you the best value for every dollar you spend. Listen, did you know that at some dealerships, if you buy an $8,000 vehicle with minimal down, it could end up costing you $2,000 more? At Second Chance Auto, they'll explain how you can save more on the total cost of your vehicle. No surprises, just honest deals, bank rate financing for all, and a truly dependable vehicle with the best value for your hard-earned dollar. This tax season, use your refund where it will go the farthest. Let Second Chance Auto earn your business and your trust. You won't be disappointed. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call today, 244-4582.
At Banterra, we understand that banking is a relationship. It's a friendly face that knows your name, understands your needs, supports your goals. Banterra offers a complete range of personal and business banking products with competitive rates and loans that range from small projects to multi-million-dollar opportunities. We offer conveniences such as online banking, mobile banking, and direct deposit. For a strong community bank with exceptional customer service, Banterra is a smart choice for your banking needs. Banterra Bank, a proud supporter of Southern Illinois high school sports. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Watch the Rams online at WMIXsports.com. Powered by Ren Lake College.
Powered by Ren Lake College, indeed. That video streaming does return tomorrow for Lady Rams basketball versus Collinsville. That'll be at the Carbondale Midwinter Tournament. Our sign just took the brunt of a Hugo leg from right to left. Ouch. Rams fall here tonight, 61-53 to Edwardsville. Edwardsville has the Centralia Orphans tomorrow in the championship game. That'll be at 8 o'clock. That game will be on our sister station, X95.3 FM. I'm not going into their legal ID, but don't know how better to identify it with positioner and frequency. But 95.3 FM, of course, you can listen online at WRXXradio.com. You can listen to the Rams tomorrow night. They'll play for third place against Effingham again, 5 o'clock. 4:45 pregame. That's on 94.1 FM. Also online at WMIXsports.com. So there you go. We'll be here tomorrow night. We're also there for the Lady Rams tomorrow, as we told you. Player of the game? Well, tell you what, big threes tonight from Doug Gardner. Some big turnovers forced by the Rams in the front court latter portions of the game. But Doug Gardner had a pretty good night, made some clutch shots when he needed to, of course, in the second half, trying to get the Rams back in it. Doug actually shot 60% from the field tonight, 3 big threes for 9 points. There's your player of the game tonight, of course, for that effort offensively. If you had a defensive player of the game, obviously, Dylan Reeves did what he could in crunch time and had a great night as well. So there you are. The Rams fall here tonight, 61-53. We'll have a huge scoreboard tonight at WMIXsports.com. Plenty of scores on the Twitterverse right now, of course. Let's see. We have a boatload of scores coming in, as I must have lost signal at some point, but A big game tonight in the city tournament at Springfield. Springfield Lanphier beats Sacred Heart Griffin 79-69. Of course, tonight in the Midland Trail Conference tournament, the Waltonville Spartans beat Wayne City 54-43 for third place. Consolation championship was decided there as well earlier tonight. Patoka beats Vandalia 62-49. It looks like El Dorado beats Harrisburg in girls basketball. The El Dorado Lady Eagle Classic 49-43. Trying to get your finals only. At the BIT tonight, Benton. It was Hamilton County. Oh, it's Pinckneyville over Hamilton County 57-47. Chester beats Pittsford tonight 58-44. Harrisburg beat Carmine White County 80-67. Looks like North Clay beats Sisney tonight. So Ben Farley in his first year wins a consolation championship on his home floor as North Clay beats Sisney 37-33 in Midland Trail Conference consolation play. And that's just a quick look at some of your scores, some of your finals from tonight. Also in girls basketball action, Wayne City beat Crystal Rock Lutheran 47-34 in terms of showcase teams and local scores. So that's pretty well going to do it for us tonight. The Rams fall to Edwardsville by a final of 61-53. We'll talk to you tomorrow on the Saturday Sports Show on AM 940. That's after the 8 o'clock news. The Saturday Sports Show will contain the likes of Scott Gamper, Andrew Sloan, Jeff Lonnen, Shane Witzel, if you're listening to the PA Carver Arena, Greg Hale, and Darren Kennard. Well, if you don't know whom those fellows are, we'll fill you in on the social media. We'll also have your WMIX Sports social media question of the week. It's all tomorrow on the Saturday Sports Show from the studios of AM 940. Also online at WMIXsports.com. For the WMIX Sports team of Jeff Crow, Holly Carroll, Danny Zawinski, of course, is on assignment tonight. I'm Chris Hugo, reminding you of the final score. It's the Edwardsville Tigers 61. The Mount Vernon Rams 53. As Mark Goodhart, of course, longtime Ram football assistant, walks under the overhang and says hi. But for all those folks and more at WMIX Sports, thank you for accessing our broadcast tonight. Don't forget to stay up to date on Twitter and Facebook. We're on the social media as WMIX Sports. I'm Chris Hugo. Good night from Salem.
Thank you for listening to Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. Rams basketball on WMIX Sports is powered by the official voice of Rams Athletics, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Rams basketball is also sponsored in part by the Medicine Shop of Mount Vernon, Ford Square, and King City Chrysler. You can count on us. Red Lake College. Save thousands on your college education. Log on to rlc.edu. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto on Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a Hospital. Raising the Bar. Winning Edge. Schmidt Ford of Salem. And also by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem, Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon, All Stars and Stitches, Central Christian Church, and People's National Bank. Stay in the game on Twitter. Follow us at WMIX Sports or log on to WMIXsports.com. Now, back to today's Hot Country on the legendary WMIX.